Hey everybody, welcome to Mammoth Interactive's YouTube channel. First of all, I want to thank you for watching this video. And remember that this channel doesn't do Patreon. Instead, we sell our digital courses down below. And every single dollar that we get from the products you buy below goes into making more content. The best way to help out this channel and Mammoth Interactive is to subscribe to Mammoth Interactive's huge library of content. Get thousands of hours and hundreds of courses for a low price down below. We have a monthly option and a yearly option. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the video.
Hey everybody, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to rotate this and change the color of the laser here. So right now we have a lot of really awesome, really good little laser here. So I'm just going to stop it and play it again. And as you can see, it does its thing. And, you know, it works. So what we need to do is let's make a few more items here to make this just a little bit more usable within a game, even though it's pretty basic to add in that little functionality here. So let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is we are going to first of all, we are going to rotate this constantly. Okay, and this is actually quite easy to do. All we need to do is we need to just essentially set the rotation here, and all you really have to do is set local rotation. I think local. Let's see, local rotation, and we're just going to add a local rotation to the cube here. And we're putting this, of course, in the every tick because we want it to access the game loop. And we can basically rotate it along whichever one we want here. You know, what we could do is we could split the struct pin here. Okay, and we can actually add in a variable here, and we'll say this. We'll call this rotation. Spell it right though. Rotation speed, and we will make this a float. Let's compile that here, and then I don't know, we'll make it 10. Okay, and that way you know, we can essentially just add it in here, and then just drag that in here, and there we go. So we can add in the rotation speed here. If we really wanted to change it up here, we could. Or if you really wanted to, instead of splitting the struct pin, right, we'll go recombine struct pin, and you can see that this is a rotator one. So if we did rotation speed, and we say rotator, let's compile that again, right, and we drag that in here, and then the initial rotation speed will be, let's say, 1 on the z-axis. And let's compile that again, and let's make this editable so that, you know, we can edit this pretty much anywhere here. And as you can see, whoops, we now have this rotation speed here, but the laser is not moving. Okay, so you always step one, and then we have to we basically have to find a way here, and that's actually, this is the reason why the target has to be self. I believe, let's compile that here, and then it says laser turret, and yes, and let's see, the delta rotation here. Huh. Just going to add that in here. Just add actor local rotation. Drag that in here again. And let's compile it. Everything works. Rotation speed. I believe that works too. All right, let's try it again. And there we go. Always a little bit of a nice hiccup when you're recording, okay? And this is just the way game development works. Sometimes things work and sometimes things don't. And nevertheless, you can actually see what that is. Now, if you look at that red line here, all that here is if you put, it's basically this line trace by channel here. That's what it is. So as you can see, it's rotating, okay? So not too bad here. So we now have it rotating, but what we really want it to do is we really want it to let's say you want it to have the ability to make it rotation or not. So we'll say is rotating, and then we're going to make this a Boolean, and we'll make this editable as well. So if it is rotating, if it's true, then we'll add that rotation here. Okay, so let's take a look at that here. Let's say if is rotating, and we'll branch this here. So if it's true, then we'll go here. If it's false, we'll simply just bypass this here. And I'm actually going to move this up here so I can just maybe make a little bit of sense of this here, just so that it looks nicer here. So if it's true, it's rotating here, but if we go and click on this here, and if we click the is rotating as false, then it just simply stops here. So that way you can have multiple ones here. You can have multiple lasers, some rotating, some not, okay? And by the way, if you want to, you can change the rotation so they rotate in a different way on a different axis, okay? So you could rotate on a different axis here, and you can rotate on, you can choose the rotation or not. So we're getting somewhere here, and I think that's probably good enough to end this tutorial. In the next tutorial, just because it compartmentalizes everything, in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to change the color of the laser. Okay? See you then.